Welcome to the July 18th Accommodation Tax Advisory Committee. We're waiting on a few others. They may trickle in for traffic issues, but we'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. We're going to move on to agenda item number 2. There's no roll call these days, so number 2 would be the introduction of new and appointed and reappointed members. Ms. Smith.
Good morning. Before getting started, we'd just like to introduce our new members to the Accommodations Tax Advisory Committee. And we have Mr. John Farrell, which we are excited to welcome back for a full second term. He initially joined us for a partial term in October of 2020 and has provided a great wealth of knowledge to the committee over these past few years, drawing from that hospitality expertise. So we're very grateful to have him back. We've got Mr. Thomas Dowling beginning his first term with the Accommodations Tax Advisory Committee. He's served on Parks and Rec Commission for the last few years and has a background in finance and business administration. Mr. Dowling, if you want to raise a hand. And then we have Mr. Adrian Ratter. He's beginning his first term with us and has worked in hospitality for over 40 years, most recently as the GM for the Sonesta Resort. Mr. Ratter couldn't be here with us this week, but we will see him next month for the applicant workshop on the 15th. And we're now going to have last year's committee vice chairman, Mr. Stephen Arnold, step up and recognize 2 of our departing members with their certificates of appreciation.
Mr. Fluker, if you would, please. Good morning. We have a certificate here from Mr. Fluker. Mr. Fluker and I had the privilege of serving together he's been 2 terms here and served as our chairman for the past couple terms, and he's done a fantastic job leading this committee, keeping the communication lines open for us, and being a good steward of financial responsibility for the town of Hilton Head and all the organizations here within the community that drive this island. So it's with a heart welcoming and heartfelt thank you to you for your service. Wish you all the best down the line. If you'd like the mic for a few words, please do.
I'd rather not. No, it was an honor to serve the town and to serve its citizens. It was at times stressful, but it was a great honor and privilege. We got through some tough times, and if I had any words of recommendation to the committee, which you may or may not take, it's remember just to follow the path. Stay within the lines, know your duties, take advice, and also ask for help when you need to from the people that know the town attorney, the finance people, the town manager and such, and then everything will go well. You're gonna have, I think you may have a tough time in the future because of the added burdens on this fund. That's not fun to be in that position, but I know the people that have been on this committee, I know that everybody here can handle that, and I believe also, not knowing the new ones, I know that Thomas here you're the at-large. Mm-hmm. That's where I started, so right. You may be sitting there someday, but that's up to you. But I thank the town council for having believing in us, and that's the thing is they give us free reign, and we do a good job, and they accept our positions most of the time. So thank you, Steve.
Well done. Thank you. We also have Margaret Johnson. She's not here with us today, but we want to acknowledge her. She steps off this committee. Our first go around with her was during the COVID years where everything was virtual. So we spent the whole year just looking at each other and meeting each other on a screen. And then we had 2 years together here on the dais. And we do appreciate her efforts and the time and the commitment she gave to us. So she may be watching or see this later. So let's give her a round of applause as well. And we'll make sure she gets her certificate as well. Okay, that brings us to the adoption of the agenda. Has everyone had a chance to receive and review the agenda? Yes. Any changes need to be made to that? Do we need a roll call here to approve?
Yes, we can do that. Well, actually, just by show of hands.
Okay, by show of hands, adoption of the agenda for today. Very good. Item number 5 is approval of the minutes. The minutes were sent out. This is minutes from the April 4th, 2024. Did everyone have a chance to look at and review the minutes? Any changes that need to be made there? Seeing none, we'll take another vote to approve the minutes. All in favor? Very good. Moving right along to number 6. Now it's time for the election of chairman and vice chairman. I'll open up the floor to the committee for nominations for, let's start with the chairman, please. Any nominations?
I move to nominate Stephen Arnold for chairman.
Second.
Any other? Okay, just a show of hands, I would appreciate that if you're in favor of that motion. I will abstain. Thank you very much. I look forward to serving this committee again. Thank you very much. Now nominations for vice chairman. Do we have any nominations for there? I will start with John. How about yourself?
Yeah, I would like to learn more about what the job description entails. Or is it brief? Is it not too dissimilar from what I'm currently doing?
From my experience of serving as vice chair, there's not much of a change. You would just be available to step in if the chairman's not available.
And I would accept the nomination.
Okay. Any other nominations? Mr. Farrell? Seeing none, we'll take a quick vote. All in favor of Mr. Farrell as vice chair? Congratulations, Mr. Farrell. On to number 7. This is the time for public comments. Do we have anybody submit for public comments today?
No, we did not.
This is a quick one. Okay. Now moving on to item 8 on the agenda. That's for new business. We have a new finance director, Adriana Burnett, financial director. I'd like to welcome you, and if you would give us a little introduction of yourself. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Everybody doing this morning.
Doing well, thank you.
I see some familiar faces since I was in the interview process. So I'm Adriana Burnett, for those of you that haven't had the pleasure of meeting. I've been here, let me see, it's been a month and 18 days. I'm counting. So this is a beautiful place. I love this island. My family and I have moved here about a month and a half now, and we all love it here. So I am officially at home. So I do want to start by saying thank you. Thank you for volunteering to do this job, because it's a big job. So thank you for doing this. I want to commend the people that have retired, have done an exceptional job. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for committing to this. This is a big, big, big thing for our community. So thank you. And thank you to those of you that are new and the ones that have been here for a while. So thank you so much. So a little bit about this committee. We're going to be having some meetings coming up. And if Shanna can put those dates on the screen for me, please. I want to make sure that those of you that are applying for a grant, please do not wait until the day of the deadline. I recommend for you to attend our workshop that is coming up on the 15th. Review the application. We're opening the application, electronic application, on the 5th. Please take a time to review that application carefully. Bring questions to the workshop. I think the workshop will be very, very good for you if you bring questions, if you review the application before you come. So again, August 5th is we open the application. August 15th is when we actually have the workshop, so bring any questions you may have. And then on September 6th is the application deadline. Please do not wait until September 5th to ask questions. I do want to ask from the committee members, any ideas of how we can improve this process, please send them to my attention or to Shana's attention. We rely on your feedback, and I want this year to be this to be productive. And if there's any recommendations, even from the people that are applying, I welcome those recommendations. I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know how we can make things better. And I do want to say a last thank you to Ms. Shanna. She is awesome. I haven't seen someone as organized as she is. So thank you. Thank you so much for what you're doing. And I hope you have a wonderful day today. Any questions, we will be answering those on the workshop. And I'm looking forward to meeting all of you. I know I have met one person here already during the interview process, but I haven't had a chance to meet all of you. So I'm looking forward to that. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And a month, 18 days and counting.
Thank you, and welcome, Ms. Burnett. Appreciate you. Just to echo, that workshop is a very useful tool for all of us. We use that as fine-tuning for us as well. We'll be full of questions. We hope you bring those questions as well and get those answered, and file those applications as early as you can. In case there are issues, staff can get back with you, let you know what you're missing. Again, waiting to the last minute only puts you in jeopardy of losing eligibility from this committee. So if you do have any questions, again, that workshop will be on August 15th at 9 a.m., and that's here in the chamber. Correct. So we'll see you there. Any other thing that needs to be discussed that's not on the agenda? We kept it brief today, folks, like that. This is usually a quite lengthy meeting once we get into the application process, so 15 minutes is a win for us. I look forward to serving each of you and working with you guys once again through this process. It's been an honor to be here already. I can't wait to dive into this. We get to review what makes this island, what fabrics and holds it all together. So we look forward to another successful year. See you guys on August 15th. Meeting adjourned.